Hi everyone, my name is Erica and I am a reseller from Oregon, and this is my first YouTube video. I am someone who has been doing reselling about for the last year and a half full time. Before that, it was probably another year and a half that I was doing it part time. And my favorite thing to do is to go to the Goodwill Outlets, which is, we also know them as the bins, where Goodwill takes all of its stuff that has been in the store already or raw donations that haven't had a chance to get to the store, and you can buy by the pound. So that's what I like to do. The closest bins to me is about 2 hours away. So I usually try to go once a week or every 2 weeks and just load up. I spend all day there. I'll go in the morning, spend 3 or 4 hours, leave for a break, go get lunch or whatever, and then go back in the evening and just stay until they close. So yesterday was kind of an epic bins trip for me. I found some really fantastic stuff, both clothes and shoes. So I thought I would give you a haul of the shoes that I got, and yeah, I just thought you'd be interested. Now, I haven't looked any of these up yet to see what I'm going to list them for. So if I find that some are especially good deals, I'll put that up on the screen so you can see what they're being listed for. I'm hoping some of them are really great deals, and I know other ones about what I can sell them for because I've sold the brands before. So I'm just going to get started. I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I'll tell you the ones that are my favorites, obviously. So, all right, we'll get started. And this is one of my favorites. These are some really cute ankle booties, suede, and they're Madewell brand, which is one of my favorites for clothes and shoes. These are in really great shape, and I actually found 2 pair of Madewell booties, and I think they might actually be the same, and these are the ones that are in the better condition. So Madewell, you know, sometimes it sells good and sometimes not. I think the shoes have done pretty good for me, and so I think I'll probably end up listing them around the $35 to $45 mark, something like that. So that would be a great flip. Most of these, I pay $1.29 per pound for my shoes and clothes at the Goodwill, and so most of these shoes probably cost me between $1.50 and $2.50 at the most. So if I could get $35 or $40 for a pair of booties, then that's going to be awesome, and hopefully I'll be able to do that over and over again. And I did get a ton of shoes, so you'll see what I got. All right, these are Mephistos, which you can't really read, but the brand is on the bottom, and I know from selling Mephisto sandals before that they're really good. They're made, I believe they're made in France. They're a comfort shoe, and these are just, I believe these are men's. I haven't looked them up, like I said, but they're in really nice condition, hardly any scuffing or anything like that. And comfort shoes can do really well. And I find at the bins that I find great shoes even after people have been through and grabbed what they want. A lot of people are wanting, we have a lot of Nikes up here because we lived in the Northwest. A lot of people are wanting tennis shoes or designer shoes, and I find that I can do great just getting basic comfort shoes. So I buy those a lot because they don't seem to be something that people pick up. And so these I think could do pretty well. I'll try to find a comp and see and show you what I think they could go for. Here's another kind of random shoe, and I've only just bought my first pair of something like this a couple weeks ago. It has not sold yet. I'm hoping it will, but these are bicycling shoes, I believe. So they have the little clip on the bottom where they can clip in to the pedal, and these are also really nice condition. See if I can see the brand on these. It is Specialized, which is, I think, a pretty great bike brand. I don't really know anything about bikes, but I think these can do pretty decent. So I was excited to find those. This was kind of exciting find. We also have Sorel up here, which is another great, like, outdoorsy kind of brand. And a lot of times at our bins, we'll find only one of the Sorels. I found so many brand new shoes, and I think it's because the factory is near the bins and they'll just give their samples, or I don't know what it is. So a lot of times it's like heartbroken because you can only find one of these great shoes. So these I found 2 of, and they are a tennis shoe. They have the really funky kind of bottom on them. It says Sorel. The only thing that they're in decent shape. The only thing is that this little rubber part here is lifting off. So I'm going to try to use some shoe glue or something like that and try to fix those. I mean, I don't think it's a horrible thing. I'll probably note in the listing that I've done that just so people know, but these are really nice shoes, and I think you can tell just by looking at them that they're pretty cool. These are just men's Rockports, and actually I've never picked up a pair of Rockports before. Again, they're kind of like a comfort shoe, but these are just in really great shape. And I figured even for 20 or 25 bucks that I could get, it would be totally worth it because they really aren't that heavy. And I just like selling these kind of shoes. I do find with men's stuff, shoes and clothing, that men don't return stuff as much. So I have not had trouble with men's shoes. When men have bought their shoes, they've kept them. So these are just really great shoes I think somebody's going to like. All right, and these are Earth shoes. And I find these a lot and don't pick them up a ton, but I just thought this style was super cute. I don't know if you can see that it has a really cute ankle strap, and they're kind of glittery. And I know it's a sandal, and it's not really the season for sandals, but I just buy stuff whenever I find it, and I just put it up, because you never know if someone's going to be taking a trip or whatever, or it'll just stay up there till next summer, and I don't really care. I have about 1,100 listings on eBay right now, and I have room to store it, so to me it doesn't matter if I sell it next week or if I sell it next summer. So these are just fantastic shape again, so I think those will do well. This is kind of a fun find. These are Acorn, and Acorn makes slippers. I don't know if they make, well, obviously they make other shoes because this is a shoe. And I've bought, that's another thing that I like to buy that I don't think other people buy is slippers when they're really nice. I don't like buy Deer Foams or Isotoners, but if there's a brand that looks nice, or if something I haven't heard of before, sometimes Mini Tonka will do well, or especially if the shearling or whatever's on the inside is in really good condition. And these don't even look like they've hardly been worn. They might have a tiny bit of wear on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it there. They don't have laces. That's an easy thing for me to get and put in them, but they're kind of like a wallaby style almost. And they're men's, and it looks like a shoe, not a slipper. So I found one of these and there was like probably 8 or 10 bins of shoes when I was looking last night, right before it closed. And I had found one and thought it was so cool, and I could not find the other one. And there, it showed up in a bin like 3 or 4 down. So it pays to be persistent when you're looking for shoes at Goodwill, because they get separated all the time. All right, I found several pairs of booties, and these are really cute, really good condition. They have a little bit of suede on the back. I don't know, you probably can't see that. And a little buckle detail here, and yeah, they're really nice. And the brand is Teva, which I did not realize that Teva made anything other than sandals. I sell Teva sandals all the time, and they're a great seller. But I did not know that they made leather goods, and especially not ankle boots. So I'm super excited to sell Tevas, and it's a perfect time of year for those too. So, all right, now I've got some more sandals. These are Danskos, and again, I like buying comfort brands, I said, but I also like buying brands or buying styles that don't fit the norm. So I did not think that these would be Danskos when I saw them. They're really cute. They have a cork wedge heel, and they're leather, obviously very comfortable. I think those are going to do great, and I'm excited about that. Okay, here's kind of a wacky shoe. These are called, what are these called? Skechers Shape-Ups. Now, I've heard in like the reselling community when I first started that these sold really good. This is like 3 years ago. So I actually have no idea if they still sell well today. They're the craziest looking shoes ever. I know that they used to be able to get up to $50, $60, $70 even, I think. So I actually found 2 pairs of these, and they really they're really great shape. Like, someone did not get that shaped up in these shoes, I guess. But anyway, so I just grabbed them because they're seriously probably cost me $2 a pair, and I'm just going to give them a shot. So we'll see what Skechers Shape-Ups are selling for these days. This is another fun pair of booties. These are brown leather booties, and they have a cool seam on the toe and rubber heel or sole, and they're just side zip, really cute. And these are Clarks, which I also see a lot of. Don't pick them up all the time. I just thought these were so nice, and if you could feel the leather, it feels like butter. They're just gorgeous. So I'm excited. I think I'm excited about selling all of these. So, all right, these are just Adidas, and they are dirty, but I thought they were neat because I like the rose gold, which I don't see very often, so I will definitely have to clean these up. And I don't get shoes a lot that I have to do work to, because I find that when I get home, I'm excited to get them at the bins, and then when I get home, they sit in a pile because I don't want to have to clean them, and then sometimes I just give up and redonate them because I'm like, I'm never going to get around to cleaning those. But these clean up pretty easily with a magic eraser, and I think I can get, since they're just white, I think I can get them pretty clean with a magic eraser, so I'm hoping that those will do well. This is a random brand that was not in the shoe bins, it was in the clothing bins, but it was way down at the bottom, and they're just these little flip-flops, and the brand is kind of worn off, but it says Tikees, T-K-E-E-S, and for some reason that rung a bell in the back of my head, and I quickly looked them up while I was at the bins, and it looks like these do really well, which is crazy because they look like a nothing sandal, but they must have a following, so I'm going to give those a go. Maybe I'll show you guys what some of the comps are on these Tikees. This is one of my favorite finds. I have a penchant for clogs. I love clogs. I guess that goes with the comfort shoe kind of thing, but I love these kind of clogs, Swedish clogs, that have like the wooden heel and they're leather on top. I own a couple of pairs of these and I love them. I love to find them. I love to sell them. So the only bad thing about these is they do not have a brand on them. So all that I could find was a Swedish flag. So I know that they're Swedish. The front of them looks like a brand that I know of called Lada's from Stockholm, but I also know that the brand Has-Beens makes similar shoes. Joanna Gaines has a pair of shoes kind of like this, if you've seen any of her shows, and so I think that really made them popular in the last several years. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and see if I can figure out what brand it is, but I think even if I listed them as unbranded Swedish wooden clogs, I think I could still probably get $45 to $50. These are really desirable and I love finding them. Okay, these are Danskos. Again, I actually get a pretty good amount of Danskos when I go to the bins. These are just some cute slingback sandals, and they kind of have that cloggy look, although they're not wooden heel, they're just a plastic heel, but really cute, really good condition. I was very excited about these as well. These are the Corkies brand. I don't know if you'll be able to, oh yeah, I think you can kind of see in there. And usually Corkies, the ones I've seen a lot of times have platform heels or a wedge kind of booty or something like that, and these are not. These are just like a Oxford shoe, but they are adorable. They have like a little keyhole on the front with a buckle, and they're partially suede here, and then they're just the more matte leather on the toe. I love these. I think they're really adorable. So I think these are going to do really great. Probably, I would say between the $40 and $50 mark is what I'm guessing on those. I found another pair of, well no, I found a single Corkies that I was looking everywhere for and I could not find it. So I was disappointed about that one. This is another cute clog style. And this one is, this is Sanita, which is another similar to Dansko brand. Also made probably, actually I don't know where they're made. I think they're made in Sweden. Danish design. So they're made in Denmark, or at least that's where the design is from. Really cute, really good color. Red shoes like this, I've sold several pairs very quickly because they stand out. People like them. All right. This is another pair of comfort shoes. You can sense a theme here. I just found so many good ones yesterday. These are the brand Taos, T-A-O-S. They have the cork heel and the buckle on the sandal portion of it. Love those. These are all in the same vein. So this is another brand that you might not know about. Also has the cork heel, also a comfort shoe, and the brand here is N-A-O-T. I don't know exactly how you say that, but it's a brand made in Israel, and they're really well-made shoes. They're not cheap, and I have sold quite a few pairs of these sandals, and not just sandals and other types of shoes, and people seem to really like them. So they must have a following, and so that's always great when it comes to selling shoes. Okay, this is a brand I have never heard of, Capadarte. No idea. They just looked like they were in great condition. They looked really well made. You can feel that the leather is super soft. I do need to look them up. Maybe I'll show you a picture of what they go for. They have a cute little emblem on the toe. And these again are the suede on the side and then the matte leather on the, well, maybe a little bit shiny leather on the toe. I think these were made, I don't have my glasses on, but I think they might have been made in France. That's usually a good sign for shoes if they're made in Europe. And so can't wait to see what those are going to be worth. Okay, we're back to clogs again because I love them. And these are Dansko's, and I love this style. I think it's so cute. And these are just like a kind of a little maroon red. They have little flowers on the buckle, and oh my gosh, those are cute. Those are going to sell pretty fast. I'm pretty sure they will. So yay. Yay for clogs. Okay, here's a random thing that I got that probably won't sell for a few months, but these are Comfort flip-flops. Also a brand I'd never heard of, Montrail, but they had tags on them, and so I figured they were worth getting. I don't think they'll bring a ton of money, but I think, you know, worth trying out, especially if you're new with tags. Slippers, back to slippers, especially this time of year. These are also Sorels, you can see, and they're really decent condition, a little bit of scuffing, not too bad. The inside, not great, but I know a lot of people will buy inserts, or you can even get shearling to go on the inside. So a lot of people will get them anyway because these are very expensive slippers to start out with. So they will just last for a long time. So you can always get a new insole, and that works great. I've done that myself for some slippers that I got at the bins. All right, these are another comfort brand, Ortho Feet. I think I may have bought these one other time. I haven't bought them very much, but again, these look like they were pretty much brand new. I won't say that they're brand new, but I mean, seriously, they don't look like they've really been worn. So, anyway, these are kind of a cute Mary Jane style. I like those. Okay, here, I'm super excited about this. I found Sorel boots, and I'm not sure. I've heard people talk about Joan of Arctic boots, and these might be them. I don't know. I think they might be. I'm going to have to look that up. But look at the heels, or the soles on these. They are so nice. It looks like they have a little bit of discoloration right here. But other than that, man, I wish they were my size. They're like half a size too small. I might try to squeeze my feet in there and see if I can fit them. But yeah, so there's a little bit of discoloration on the sides, but I'm pretty sure someone's going to want these. They're going to wear them out in the snow and the rain anyway, so they're going to get like that. But the inside is just gorgeous, super soft. Yeah, I was so excited. And this was a bin that people had been through. I wasn't like the first one there. I could not believe these were tied together still, and no one had taken them. And I was like, it's my lucky day, I think. So, all right. These are, I believe these are, oh yeah, these are Earth shoes too. So I got 2 pairs of Earth shoes this time, which is unusual for me, but I just thought they were so nice. So again, another pair of booties. Booties, clogs, and comfort shoes. I think that's pretty much all I got. But these are cute lace-up ones. Again, they don't look like they've been worn. Looks like originally Goodwill was selling them for $13. That's what the Roman numerals on the bottom are, and nobody wanted them for $13, so I got them at the bins for like $2. So, yay me. This is a brand my husband likes to wear it. It is Sanuk. And they're kind of a beachy summertime brand, and I found lots of pairs of them at the bins. I haven't sold too many, but I found a really nice pair last week when I went for men, and I put them up. They're up for sale. They've gotten a lot of watchers already, but this is the first time I found women's Sanuks, and again, they look barely worn, if worn at all. So these won't bring a ton of money, probably 15 to 20 bucks, but they are seriously the lightest things. I probably paid like 35 cents for them or something like that. So even if I only make 15 bucks, that's going to be a great return on my money. But this was kind of a cool thing to find. These are nice tennis shoes, really cute style, and they're Dansko's. I did not know. Well, not going to be able to see that, I guess, but they're Dansko's. Maybe you can see this better. And yeah, I did not know that Dansko made tennis shoes. So hey, something new. And they have a little bit of wear on them, but just to, you know, putz around the house or go grocery shopping or something, I think they'd be a great shoe to do that with. So, and I believe they need insoles, but again, I think a lot of people who buy used shoes, especially tennis shoes, would want to put their own insole in anyway. So I think someone's going to like those. This is another kind of, this must be a slipper, I don't know. They're corduroy, and they do have shearling on the inside. but they're Patagonia. Well, so that's kind of exciting to find. Patagonia slippers. I haven't even looked at the size of these. My husband may be wanting these, but he's got some nice Sorels that I got him before, so we'll see. I was excited to find those. And these are some, both Tevas. I've bought kids brand or kid size. These are men's size. I find women's sizes all the time. I think I also found a pair of Chacos. I don't see them, but I love to buy these kind of shoes. They're very light. They probably cost me 75 cents for a pair maybe, and I can usually get $25 to $35 depending on the condition, the size, and that kind of thing. So usually for how much people use them, they stay in really great shape. And sometimes you do have to clean up, you know, the rubber part, wash them down a little bit or something, but I have really good luck with those. And I don't usually sell kids shoes, but I've started to and find that they do great on eBay. So why not? I mean, they're really inexpensive, so for me to purchase, so that's great. Another pair of Dansko booties, side zip, super soft leather. Someone's gonna love wearing these. I just like this style, and really comfortable heel. Yeah, those are really cool. Only a few more pairs. I've seriously got so many shoes. It's gonna take me a while to get these all listed. Okay, I thought these were cool. Another kind of shoes that you wouldn't think sells very well, Crocs. And usually, and you know how light Crocs are, so super cheap to buy at the bins, and usually I can get from 15 to 20 bucks for them. So, but these are Crocs. I've never seen Crocs like this before. These Crocs have leather on them. So the sole is the same as a normal Croc, but then they have the heel strap and they have leather, kind of a crisscross pattern. This looks like a men's shoe. I thought these were so cool. So I think those will do pretty well. I'm assuming that those will go for more than the regular $15 to $20. Okay, this is a shoe I know nothing about. I did not look it up. It just looked interesting to me, so I grabbed it. It's a tennis shoe, which is not the cleanest. I'll have to do a little bit of work on that suede. It's not terrible, but it's got some glitter on it. But I noticed it had some really cool branding, and I believe they're made in Italy. They're called Nero Giardini. No idea about these. I'll have to look them up, but I just was kind of in a frenzy grabbing shoes. Didn't have time to look everything up. So we will see if the Nero Giardinis, how they do. I've never seen a kind of tennis shoe like that, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Here's my other pair of Madewells. These are the ones that I showed first, started out with. These are in much worse condition, so I will definitely need to do some work cleaning it up, maybe trimming off some of the suede that's a little bit frayed, but still a cute shoe, and the side zip. Can't believe I found two pairs of Madewell shoes. Okay, this was kind of an exciting find. This is a designer shoe, and it's got these like padded leather. I don't know if you can really get a good idea of what it looks like, maybe like that. And the brand on these, I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't really tell. Oh, these are Jeffrey Campbell. Jeffrey Campbell. I've never sold these before, so I think it's a designer brand. I've heard of it before. And they looked unusual and kind of cool, so I'm hoping that they sell well. I'll look them up and see what I can find out about them, but it's always fun to find a brand you've heard of but you've never found yourself. So, just a couple more pairs. Oh, this is a pair of Chacos. Kind of like Tevas, same kind of thing. These tend to do maybe a little bit better than Tevas even, like probably $25 to $30 for these. And they're great, great shoes. The only thing is sometimes you have to pay attention and see if the straps have fraying, because that's the only thing that I've seen happen sometimes. But these look like in pretty good, pretty decent condition. Two more pairs. All right, more comfort sandals. These are Azalea. It's another brand that is similar to like Sanita or Dansko. I think it'd be considered in the same family of shoe types. Kind of cloggish, wedge looking with the plastic heel and a little woven sandal. I thought those were really cute. And last but not least, really cute Mary Janes with a little bit of a heel. Never heard of this brand before either. It's called Regarde Les Cils. I don't know. It's French. I'm sure I butchered that, but so cute. It's got the little Velcro buckle. Really beautiful condition, and you can just tell by feeling it. It's a really well-made shoe. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna have some great shoe sales after all of these finds. So I have way more clothes to show you that I got yesterday too, but it's just way too long for one video. So I will go ahead and do that in another haul. And thanks for sharing my first YouTube video with me. It was so fun. See you later.